Hi, welcome to my tube. My name's Marge. I'm a Hilk empath, and I just like having these little talks on the way I feel about things. Did a video a little bit earlier, and then there's all these things I wanted to say, and lo and behold, I'll probably forget half the stuff here. It's just, I don't know, I'm over it. When I was in the Air Force, I was a TODO, and I always, handled the MSDSs. They call them something different now. I think it's DSNs, or I don't know. It's the material data sheet. Tells you all the the ingredients and what to do when you get it in your eyes or ingest it, or in the safety practices and stuff like that. It's how I know about all this safety stuff and everything, and shelf. I always talk like terms of shelf life and talk about things like ORM, operational risk management, and it's because it's my background. And anyway, I was thinking about how people are being made to go back to their grassroots and to really get quiet, go within, and start and take a look at themselves. Are they? I mean, really, what kind of person are we? I mean, I have opportunity to chance every day to look at what kind of person. I don't always show up to be the person that I want to be. I can be a jerk just like anybody else. Justifiable anger, I can have it. Doesn't serve me any good, because anger, justifiable or not, is only going to take moments off your life. It's only going to put your body in a state of distress, dis-ease, and you do that enough, and what do you have? Disease. Funny how that works. Anyway, I've been put in an imposed quarantine by Universe about 3 years ago, so if anybody needs any guidance and advice, this thing is like, I've been on such a budget for here and there, during this last time, learning how to, really decide what I need, what's really important. And I'll tell you what, I don't have running water and haven't had it for 2 years, so when you're faced with the priorities in life, you decide real quick what's important and what isn't. So earlier I have an encounter on my Instagram page. I have a little snapnacks. I posted pictures earlier. I came across, now I'm Heyoka. I come across the most marvelous things, and it's like, I'm in the middle of a city, and I find nature, or nature finds me. We come across, because nature is high vibrational. Animals are high vibrational beings, just like dogs. That's how dogs know what people are or aren't. I see, and I don't look at it as that dogs know when people are evil. I look at it as dogs are scared and cautious because they recognize the lack of vibration in the human being. Yeah, I was watching a talk earlier about body, like space filler people and all that. Dolores Cannon, body, just people that are just there, and there are no vibrations. Look what a psychopath is. That's what a psychopath is. A psychopath is, as my understanding, is a person that just does not have any emotional connection to anything. And if they're of the lower vibrational frequency and tendencies of the dark side, then they're inclined to hurt people because they can. Because look at the world look at all the people that do stuff just because they can. All these government officials, they never cared about the environment before. Now all of a sudden people are worried about breathing. They all fly all over the country in their private jets, and all of the superstars and stuff fly around their private jets because they can, because they don't want to be inconvenienced, by lines and stuff. So you just take cuts, and, because you can, and people are looking at all this stuff. Well, just because I can do stuff doesn't mean I oughta, But I don't know. Look at all the people that are probably gonna see more stars being, virtual shows and stuff, like, them in their living room, but they're being projected on a stage dancing around. Anyway, so earlier I was just really getting back into nature. I'm really getting back into the holistic side of nature, because human beings are we're just animals. We're mammals with thumbs, top of the food chain. We are no different And these turkeys, if you go to my Snapnacks page on Instagram, I posted them, a few pictures of them. It's not gonna work out. There's a little bit. There they are. The pictures are very, very good. Actually, the pictures are actually very clear. And I was just driving through a back street and I saw the turkey ahead, and I came up on it. It was a male, a female, and God bless him, man. You ever watch? I say I grew up watching like Mutual of Omaha, Animal Kingdom, and stuff like that. And nature is brutal, man. Animal world, and we're an animal. So people putting on all these social graces and like, you can't get, raise your, because like today I'm at the store going, freaking, what's the point of, out loud, what's the point of freaking keeping your kids home and bringing them here? Let them go sit in the car. We had to do it when we were kids, freaking in the 70s. It wasn't a hot day. Read a book in the car. It's just like, come on, where's the accountability? That's what I'm waiting for. That's what I can't, because I was actually getting down. I was like, Marge, do another video, because I was starting to get down, because man, I'm freaking, the world it's like, I know the astrology and what's happening on the large scale, so it's like another more hang on. I'm fucking sick. I'm 46 years. Let's get the show on the road. I'm tired of fucking crap. Tired of not having friends. I'm tired of, because everybody's such a low vibrational being, they can't even freaking show up in life to be a freaking friend because of these. I don't know. It's stupid. But I'm used to being alone and isolated and all that. It's whatever. So when I came up on the turkeys today, I was sitting there for a second, and I always, hey, I don't mean you no harm. And freaking, they were having their ritual, their mating ritual. And if you've ever seen anything like that in nature in real life, just the power of being in that moment, it is, well, for me, it's very impactful. Like, he was, like, wrestling around, and at the end, I got more pictures. He started to turn at me, because I'm in a big red truck. He started to turn at me and, like, look at me as, like, a threat. And I was like, oh, no, buddy. And I'm like, I'll just leave you to be on your way now. And I was like, sorry, girl. Like, the world is full of turkeys for what's about to rain down on you. She didn't look very happy. But, that's what nature is, and you see a lot of animals mate. It's freaking it's ugly, man. It's scary. It's not like candle lights and dinner, and it's not all, yeah, we're all into, no, it's, animal loving is brutal. It can be. A lot of it is. So, and people got to remember, and I just saw something on Facebook, recently, about a kid that was traumatized because he hurt his parents, and we're animals, and there's freaking all this animalistic side to the human nature, and there's all these, about 60%, 75% nonsense rules that don't even need to be in place because people know what not to do. It's the ones that break the rules. They don't care about any of them. You know what I mean? People like me, I think rules are important, but it's the stupid ones. It's the one that you have saturated and filled so many of that it's the ones that matter to get covered up. That's the stuff that freaking makes my third eye twitch. But anyway, watching that turkey, he had you could even hear like the bottom crown of his feathers just grate on the concrete, and he was just like in full just mode, and she had her head down, was all crunched, and I'm just like, that's what nature is. And for people that don't like conflict, that includes the passive aggressives, because supposedly passive, I'm not passive aggressive, I'm straight up aggressive. I'm Aries, I'm a spiritual warrior, I'm totally cool, but you freaking, I see something out of line, I'm gonna freaking say something like that. I don't care if you agree with me or not. Most of the time, I vibe so high, people freaking blankly stare at me, slow blink at things I say anyway. So, whatever. Then people don't question me. They're just whatever, you know. But I also know that I'm principled enough that, you know, because I can use my energy, I could be a freaking bully like that. Like that. It would be so easy for me to slip into my dark side and do all these freaking gross practices that put me in better standing. But I know about karma and how energy works. And I really, really am cognizant and really try not to use my words and my energy for manipulation. Can't always do it. You know, ain't nothing no 100%, yeah. So, you know, with all these people that have, being polite and being polite. I tried that. You know what? People still just freaking crapped on me my whole life as I was being nice to them. So, things are different now. Now I listen to energy and I meet people where they meet me. And if they want to bust out their shadow, here we go. Let's twirl. Alright, so, I just think that, you know, that's the world is all about full spectrum. Like the kid at the flower shop the other day, he's a Gemini sun. He's like, yeah, you know, I'll be talking to a girl and, you know, we'll be talking about sensitive things and, you know, soft stuff and things like that. And a dude will hear me and they'll be like, dude, bro, you're soft. And I'm like, you know what you tell people like that? You tell them, no, I ain't soft. I'm full spectrum. Because as much as I can be soft, I can be hard. And you want to go outside, and I can show you tough and tumble if you like. You know, I'm full spectrum. Tell them that. You know, that's the thing is people are coming into the knowing that every single human being, whether you are male or feminine, have boy or girl, sex wise. It doesn't matter. You all have we all have male feminine energy in us. And the closest you can get, ain't nobody ever going to balance that 50 for 50. That ain't how it's supposed to be. But the closer you can get, 60-40, you know, keep it balanced. You know, we live in a society where men are freaking living 80-90% in their fucking testosterone, don't know their sensitive side. Women want men that know their sensitive. They don't know it, you know, and then every now and again they'll get drunk, cry, call it good, but they'll do it in a blackout. But it satisfies her, and then there it is. But you know, it's just all crap. But people are coming into their balance, and that's when people don't short out, is when they're balanced and they're masculine and feminine. I did it myself. I denied the feminine in me. I think I was incarnated last incarnation as a male, and this one is a female, to learn the lessons and how to treat women proper and respectful, is what I think. And so coming into this incarnation, I freaking denied my feminine because my mom, I had seen her taken advantage. I saw her raped. I saw her, you know, all these terrible, kicked her off a second floor porch. I saw all these terrible things happen to her. So I looked at women that just tolerated stuff and took it, and I wasn't gonna be that. So I denied that, and I overcompensated. So I had short man's complex, overcame that, you know, came to the realization that we all just balance with masculine and female, and I came into my sensitive side. That balanced me out, and that also helped me step into my accountability more than ever too. So I'm hoping that's the way the world's going, but you know, it's always crap before the, you know, darkest before the dawn. So I mean, I already knew this stuff was gonna get crazy nuts, and it's only gonna get weirder. But wait till the freaking ships start showing up and stuff. Then we'll we'll have that talk later. I'm running my mouth. I gotta tend to my butt. I hope you have a rad evening. Peace.